Izzy, you come in, you were the last person I expected to see. I thought you'd be away holidaying somewhere.
Yeah, I like to come to the gym and just be part of the vibe. And it's nice to see everyone on the mat. And I was gonna train, but I was late, so I was like, I'll just come and collect my parcels and whatnot and just see everyone. So it's nice.
If you're late, do you have to do
Not
burpees?
today. That's why I didn't train. I was like, I can't show up and be late, so I just showed up and just had a little look-see, and yeah, it's cool. It's fun. Yeah, I miss the gym.
We go back to the fight island, and everything just worked out perfectly. It was a one-man fight.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the week itself was cool. Like, and I kept on saying, like, in all my interviews leading up to the week, I was practicing patience. I'm just practicing because everyone's like, "Are you excited about the fight?" I'm like, "Yeah, it'll come," but I'm just practicing patience because I just didn't want to get too excited too quickly. And when it was time to get excited, I got excited, and you could see it in my face while I was fighting. I was smiling, and I was just, yeah, I was in the moment.
Yeah, you were in the moment, you were in your happy place, and everything just worked perfectly.
Yeah, it did. Like, we didn't even have to go to plan B at all if he came close. And a lot of people keep saying, like, oh, why didn't Paulo just do his game plan? It's not as easy when you're in front of me. It's not as easy when you have me in front of you with the feeling that I bring. And he knew if he came in, it was going to be over for him. So when he did, he came in, he committed. Yeah, what happened would have happened earlier if he did in round one. So that's why he didn't do anything. Same thing with my last opponent before that. They all scared and they all actors because they know when I'm in front of you, they know when they step in that they're in danger, in grave danger. So yeah, I had to let it be known, and it was good. One-sided fight. I feel great. I can fight again as soon as possible, but right now it's time for my team to get some shine.
The after the fight, you
My celebration?
yeah, yeah. Well, I didn't see you. You didn't go over and console him or anything. Or?
Oh, no, I did at the end of the fight, like before they announced the winner. Because I remember in the interview leading up to the fight, he said when he wins the belt, even he's not going to shake my hand. So after the fight, before the referee held our hands to me, I was like, "You gonna shake my hand?" And he shook my hand. And I have the video. I'll post it eventually. But and he shook my hand, and I said, "Good fight. Thank you for playing the game well. Appreciate it." And yeah, and I even DM'd him afterwards because he's been. I know what it's like, so I don't want him to, because he was talking all that shit, he was taunting, and to get your ass whooped like that, it won't be easy. So I DM'd him to make sure he's all right, but he doesn't really care. He still wants to kill me, and he wants a rematch, sign a contract. So, yeah, I mean, it's demoralizing, but he's never going to see me again. He's going to keep chasing a ghost for the rest of his life. He just needs to let it go.
Where to from here?
To the top. We're sitting at the top, but I mean, there's new plateaus, so I want to keep climbing. And yeah, we have plans already in place for what we want to do, but we have to wait and see the landscape of the year, how it shapes out. But yeah, I mean, we've got options, and I like being in front of Subway or the buffet with the options, and I love it.
One of the things that really caught me was when afterwards you went over and you were talking.
Oh, to his coach. So I'll tell you what happened. His coach, you mean his coach, the guy with the glasses? Yeah, so I went over and I said something nice, like, what did I say? I said, I like what you've done with Cejudo. I give props where props is due. And it's such a shit thing to do. Like, when your fighter's knocked out, he said next to me, he's like, oh, we're coming for Volkanovski next. I'm like, bro, I said, I'm coming all over you. But, like, still, I'm like, your fighter just got knocked out, and you're looking at the next bag. The guy's a clown. And I even told Paulo, my last message to him was like, you had a lot of yes men around you, and I said it before the fight, a lot of yes men. He did blowing smoke up his ass, So he's not very objective, and he thought I could see the delusion in his face. He actually thought he was just gonna steamroll me. I'm like, bro, you have no idea what you're in for. And I told him, you have a lot of yes men around you. Where are they now? Like, really look at your circle right now. Where are they now? Are they with you? Or are they on to the next thing, like fucking cum glasses was. Or we're coming for Volkanovski next. Like, it's such a shit thing to do when your fighter's knocked out and you're looking at the next bag. So, yeah, I told him, like, fucking just reevaluate your team, your circle, because I could see it. Even at the press conference before the fight at the beach, when everyone was, all his little paid crowd was laughing at the shit jokes, I was like, you got fucking little Mean Girls crew, the Pohachinas I called them. But yeah, it's real shit, because I mean, it shouldn't have to be like that, shouldn't have to be like that. You should care about your fighters, and then when something like that happens, you should care about them even more, not just look at the next bag. So, I mean, I give life advice, but hey, I don't know what I'm talking about, man. It's not my business.
You know, to get where he has, he's obviously got something. Did you didn't get to feel anything that...
I was never in danger once in that fight. I didn't feel in danger once, but he's a good fighter, that's the thing. And everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people, because a lot of people knew I was going to whoop his ass just based on styles. And I knew I was going to whoop his ass. I tweeted even on a Thursday, like when I woke up at 4:17, I tweeted like, this fight's going to be easy. I'm going to make it look easy. But it's just how I felt. But yeah, he's a good fighter. He's good at what he does. He's beat a lot of good guys. Not great. I've beat a lot of great guys, but he's beat a lot of good guys. And yeah, I don't think he's going to come back to the top to where he can challenge again for the belt. But if he does, kudos to him. But I think he's probably going to move up to 205 because the weight cut might even be too drastic for him. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm done with him. But I wish him the best in life. And I wish him, clarity in his pursuits of happiness.
Spoken like a true professor.
I mean, life is life, you know. We're all on the same journey. That's why I DM'd him, because I mean, like, we're all trying to get the belt. We're all trying to make more money for our family. He has a family and stuff, and he said a lot of bullshit. I mean, I didn't really do anything leading up to the fight. People think I was the one talking shit. We only had this thing on ESPN. That was the only time I talked shit, really, but he was making memes, making fucking videos and all that kind of shit. And I'm like, bro, if you had focused on that more, on training more, maybe you would have actually had a game plan if the first game plan wasn't working. So, I mean, he kept on taunting me before the fight, but I just thought, all right, cool. And my 2 weeks in lockdown, I spent wisely, very wisely.
There certainly was, you know, all the different build-up and everything as well. It didn't put any spanners in the works at all.
I was just having fun with it. I mean, people think I take it personally, but I don't know this guy from a bar, so I don't give a fuck what he thinks about me. But now, if someone I care about, like my team.
That's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about, because straight afterwards you went and spoke to Dana and you were talking about the people weighing in heavy.
They're cheating. I mean, I saw what happened. Like, you have 90 minutes left to go make your weight, and you just, fuck it, I'll take the pay cut. It's because that's nothing to them. They're making way more money outside the UFC. This is just, you know, they like fighting, and they're good at it. So it's not going to deter them. But if anyone puts in the kind of camp that we're supposed to put in for these fights, if they don't make weight, you take 90%, or you threaten them with 90% of their purse, they'll fucking make the weight, no matter how much they're making outside the UFC, because no one wants to fight for free. Well, not many.
That was good of you to do that, because, you know, like, you're sticking up for other people in the happiest moment of your life, basically.
It just pissed me off, and I've seen it happen many times, and I don't know, because I've been there before. I've never missed weight, but I've been there where I'm like, oh shit, I've got another hour to make weight. Back in China, I'm like, because sometimes they they make the situation a little bit harder for you as the opposing team. So I do everything in my power to make that weight. I didn't just go, oh fuck it, take a point off the first round, whatever. Like, it's stupid. So I just felt like these guys are bitches, and they want to act like they're fucking hard men, but they're bitches because they're not fucking agreeing to the, you know, they're not pulling up their weight in their end of the bargain. You know, we agreed to this weight, so let's fucking fight at this weight. But if you can't make the weight, fuck out of here, or go move up in weight or something.
Did Dana take it on board? Do you think
it's not his. I mean, it's not his responsibility, but he was just a scapegoat for me because I needed someone to tell. But it wasn't really about him. The cameras were on me. I didn't realize. I mean, obviously they are, but like, it's like I'm speaking to him because he's a face, but the athletic commission or whoever is in charge of that kind of stuff, they better take note, because this is serious. You guys are cheating. I mean, Romero did the same thing, UFC 221 in my debut. He took a pay cut, he knocked out Luke Rockhold, but guess what he got in his next fight? A title shot. So you're rewarding these guys for cheating. And it's just stupid, and I feel like, I've shed a light on it now, so something needs to be done about it.
Now it's over. How do you celebrate? You're back in New Zealand, out of quarantine.
Went out, relaxed, ate some good food outside, out of quarantine, hung out with my dogs. Just little things. I'm just enjoying the little things. That's why I haven't came to the gym today, just because I just want to be around, just be in the presence of the gym and just feel. It's nice. It feels good.
And it's not long before you head back overseas with...
Yeah, we're going over to help Carlos because he's got his chance now at the UFC. So we're going over to help him, and yeah, I mean, this is the thing that teams do. You know, he came over to help us, so we're gonna do the same thing back, and we'll get him that win, get him that contract, come back, and yeah, keep it moving.
Hey, thanks very much for talking to us,
Always.
Izzy. I didn't expect you to be here, so it's
all
a big
good.
bonus for me.
For you, anything. I got you, Tony.
Hey, yeah, I read somewhere you said you're going to buy a silver cloud or something. No, what was it?
Silver what?
A Rolls.
Oh no, I was gonna buy one, but I'll leave that till later. I've got other plans now. But yeah, it was in the plans. 'Cause I was like, you know what, spoil myself. But yeah, right now I'm just priorities. That'll come later on. Like that's always there.
I was looking for another ride, mate.
Don't worry, still got the McLaren. Easy.